Hey everybody, welcome back to the Sjolie YouTube channel. My name is Kelly and today we're going to be breaking down a spray tan into sections, so follow along while we break it down for you. Today's video, we're not going to be spraying in a tanning tent. We have a backdrop today just to show you guys the passes in a more controlled setting with better lighting. Normally we would always be spraying in a tent or have some sort of extraction system set up to catch all the overspray. So moving on to the side of the body, when we're spraying the sides, we're gonna have our client lift up their arm over the top of their head and then look in the back of the tent. Obviously today we're not spraying in a tent for educational purposes. For the side of the body, we're gonna be spraying in a Y pattern. So the first pass is gonna be over the top of the breast, straight down the side, and then over the back of the shoulder, straight down the torso again, meeting in that Y pattern. And then we're gonna have our contour on the side of their stomach. We're never gonna spray the armpit directly, so we wanna make sure to avoid that, as this is an area that does not tan naturally. So when you're doing your pass, it's gonna look like this. Start in the dead space over here, away from their body, pull that trigger, bring in that Y pattern, square up, and then we're gonna do the other half of our Ys. And then we're gonna do our contour setting and then use our gun to dry. So now that we're done with this section, we're gonna move on to the other side. Before having the client drop their arm, we always remind them no skin to skin contact. We don't want their arm touching the side of their torso, as this can sometimes cause darker development in this area. So when Brooklyn switches, she's gonna be mindful to not touch her arm to the side of her body. And then she's gonna do the same position on the other side. To get the other side of the body, we're gonna do that same exact Y technique to get this side. So start over here. We're gonna do the beginning of our Y pass over the top of the breast and then over that top of that shoulder. And then we're gonna do that C contour pass on the stomach and then dry. And that is spraying the sides. So when we are spraying the back, we want to make sure that we're isolating this section completely. We don't want our client's arms down like this, as we are not spraying the arms yet. So I'm gonna have Brooklyn put her arms in like a prayer pose right in front of her. Perfect, and this is exactly what we wanna see when spraying the back. So when spraying the back, we're going to spray it in 5 passes. We're always gonna start in the middle first, so we're gonna have that first pass go straight down the center, hold my gun, pull that trigger straight down, let go, pull away when we hit that bikini line, just to the right of that middle pass, to the left, and then we're gonna do our 2 outside passes. And then use that gun to dry. And that is spraying the back. So when spraying the torso, we're gonna have the client extend their arms out just a little bit away from their body. That way that we're not spraying the arms, we can just focus on this section as a whole. We're gonna have the client look up a tiny bit as well. We don't want them lifting their chin all the way back like this, but just enough where we can expose this neck area. So when spraying the torso, we're going to do it in 4 passes, and they're gonna be a smaller Y and then a larger outside Y pattern. So the first pass I'm going to do is starting in that first half of that inner Y pass. So we're gonna start over the top of the shoulder, not spraying that neck directly again. We're gonna come down for that first part of our Y, then I'm gonna do that other side for that inside pass. Then we're gonna hit that outside Y pass. So same thing, and then dry. And that is spraying the front of the body.